Hey guys, Sean, Lessons for Dummies. Quick test with the tuning extension on my shortened bolt guide and a heavy spring Z-Ram Z extension. Valve lock removed, CO2, factory CO2 restrictor in place. Shooting these 8.4 gram steel ball bearings. Previously on the short barrel, I did get some pretty good numbers. It started high, 264, which was 27 joules on just the short first section of the tuning run, and finished at 22 on the first drum. Hoping for higher and staying higher. At least that's what I would suspect would happen with a longer barrel. Something to note, when I did the Z-Ram extension, I mentioned you should Loctite it. You should definitely Loctite it. I developed a leak here. Probably because I was unscrewing this and screwing back in and doing all kinds of weird things. But in any case, the O-ring failed. And even when this was screwed all the way in, it leaked. So I had to swap the O-ring out. I did not Loctite it again because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I don't want to make anything semi-permanent. Loctite your chamber or your air through rear air adapter. .276, so that's like a plus 12 FPS with the tuning extension. If I do remember correct, I think Jeff McKay said like each extension added 12 to 15 FPS, so that's right on the money. Oh, I got a little bit higher. 292. 284. Wah, wah, wah. 236. Took a big dive there. 278. Last one. Another diver. Well, that isn't the first time I've tested this tuning barrel. This is just the first time you're seeing it. Those couple of drops that I'm seeing, I'm thinking that although this bolt spring did really well on the short run, that it may have, it maybe cause an effect here with this longer extension. And that's an issue you're going to run into when you start doing what I'm doing here. You change one thing, it can change others when you change another thing. Yeah, well, I think the average is probably still higher a bit. I don't like that where it wavers a little bit there. So back to work, and we'll bump her up another spring and see what happens. You guys, not really satisfied with those results. Now, let me show you a cheat code. And this is something you should be aware of, you know, in purchasing these markers. Or tuning them yourself, is don't fool yourself. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to puncture the CO2. I have my 8.4 grams loaded up that didn't perform as well as I thought they were going to. Then I'm gonna sit the marker for, let's say 5 minutes. I'm gonna choose 5 minutes. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to cheat yourself. And well, you could be cheating your customers too. Lapse time, 7 minutes, because my neighbor is running his dirt bike outside, and well, I can't wait any longer, so you may hear the dirt bike. Yeah, I always puncture and shoot. That's all you'll ever really see me do on a video, unless I specifically say, like I'm doing right now, where I punctured and waited. This is actually the first time I've done this, but I have set my marker down on the table and then of course picked it up, and you know, you've all seen that happen. But the reason I bring this up is about not fooling yourself is, well, because real world, guys, nobody's waiting for nothing. Puncture, shoot, chrono, if that is what you're after, and use those as your numbers. Okay, well, I think, well, I can't even remember my hot shot now because I got busy watching a YouTube video while I was waiting for Buddy out there. I think it was like 286 or something like that was my hot shot on these 8.4 gram steel ball bearings. $314. $306. $296. $286. $274. One more in there. Well, that one's pretty much a dud. But you get the picture, right? It's pretty easy to inflate those numbers. So use the real ones. Puncture, shoot, puncture, shoot.